If you're scared to tell people your prices, then they might be too low. Here's why that's costing you everything. Hey, I'm Saad, and welcome to another episode of Diary of an Introvert. And today I wanted to talk about pricing. The pricing of your services and products have a huge influence on your business. But many people have this common view that if you keep your prices low, then you'll get more customers. That's just false. The reality is something else. It's something completely different. First of all, I'll cover why service providers undercharge. So, why do service providers undercharge? I think it's because of you know they might be going through a a feeling that's called imposter syndrome, or a fear of rejection, or they might be comparing to employee wages, or they have a scarcity mindset. I think the most common reason is either imposter syndrome or fear of rejection, or both of these. They have this feeling that if they increase their price, nobody's gonna buy their product or services. Everybody's gonna think that your prices are too high, so and your quality is very low. But in reality, that's not the case. That's not how people think. It is just trapped in our minds. This feeling of imposter syndrome and this fear of rejection is embedded in our minds. And being cheap is costing you so much you don't even realize it until the damage is done. And the damage is that you attract nightmare clients who don't value your work. You resent the work because you are underpaid. You can't deliver quality because you need volume to survive. You're always stressed about money and trapped on the hamster wheel. And if you want to determine whether you are undercharging or not, you can ask yourself these questions, or you can analyze these small things. You never heard a customer say that's too expensive. You're never fully booked, but you're still broke. You dread telling people your price. The clients say yes immediately without questions. You're working 60 hours plus weeks, six and barely scraping by. So you need to change your mindset about pricing. You're not actually charging for time. You are charging for results, problem solving, expertise, and opportunity cost. For example, if a $5,000 project saves clients 50,000 or $100,000, then you are a bargain. So, if your service or your product provides real value, then you should forget that you have to undercharge people, because you're providing value and value is valuable. So how will you raise your prices without losing clients? Well, new clients you just charge more. The new rate is the new rate. For the existing clients, however, you give them a 30 to 60-day notice. Okay, explain the value and just present yourself better. And most of them will be okay if you give them a 30-day or to 60-day notice. And what will happen? Some will leave. Good. They weren't the ideal clients anyway. Most will stay because they value your work. And you don't need to worry about your profits if some clients leave, because you have increased your price. So the profits are not that bad. I mean, it will remain the same because you increased your prices. And surprisingly, new clients at higher rates will be better quality. So you'll work less, earn more, and you will enjoy your business. Because if you enjoy your business, you will give it life. And the business will also give you life that is worth living. So if you haven't raised your prices in the last year, you are undercharging. Fix it today and thank me later. The whole point of this conversation was to tell you the value of and the importance of the pricing. Okay, the pricing is important. Don't undercharge your services, but also don't overprice it. Keep it reasonable, keep it good, that feels good, and also don't ever make it hard for your clients. Well, that's it for today's episode. I'll meet you in the next one. Bye bye.